You say I'm not ready to shoot the ball again.
I wasn't. That's why I didn't shoot it.
Get yourself ready.
Well, if I would have shot it off.
We will start with the opening statement from Coach Gerlich and then questions for Danae and Jada first.
So really, that was a really good win for us. I thought it was a really complete game. I thought our kids stuck to the game plan really well and played super hard. Anybody that got their opportunity came in and I thought played within themselves and gave us a lot of great effort. And I'm really proud of what Jada is doing for us. She's really starting to turn it on and being so confident inside and giving us a great post presence. And I think she just does, she's so smart with the basketball and really helps her teammates find an open look as well, but really proud for her. It was nice to see the basketball go in the hoop tonight. I thought we shot the ball from three pretty well, and that's something that I think we didn't do a great job of on the road. But I think we're getting our legs back under us, getting back in the gym, and really starting to shine there. So Wichita State is a good basketball team. He's a great coach. I think Terry's a great coach, and he is still trying to get his chemistry going, and they didn't ever stop. They never quit. They played super hard, I think it was a really good look for us. So anyway, super excited about being 10-0, and we're going to take a little break here for finals and let our kids take care of that in the classroom, which they're doing a fantastic job of, and get back in the lab and work for the next road trip.
Jada, honest question. Do you have a dance background or something? Like, where does this footwork come from?
I actually do. I used to do gymnastics and cheerleading when I was little, so yeah.
I thought maybe she'd been in the locker room watching you or something. I didn't know where that was
Yeah,
coming from.
I thought it was from the locker room too.
Okay.
Breaking it down in there?
Yeah.
Is that really kind of, you think that's where it comes from, or is it a lot of work as well that you've looked at?
I think it's a lot of work as well, but I'm sure some of that has to come from that as well. Yeah.
We'll give it to you.
You mentioned earlier this week how much you love the physicality. Tonight it seemed like when they challenged you, it kind of even turned you up a little bit more. Would you agree with that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think being physical is one of the things that I pride myself on. And when other teams try to challenge me, I think that's when things become a little bit more fun, to be honest with you. So yeah, I loved it.
And Danae, how is it to play with a post and inside presence that can kind of read the floor and pass to you guys the way that Jada can?
It's definitely fun, and it's great to play with. When they can't stop her inside, just give her the ball. And then when they start finally stopping her, she's really good at giving us the ball on the outside and getting us really good looks and getting us the ball in the shooter's pocket. So it's really fun to play with her.
And I don't even know if you realize you're doing this, but in the layup lines before games, you're playing defense on your teammates. How much do you love playing defense?
No, I definitely do love playing defense. It's one of the things that I pride myself on. But yeah, in the layup lines, we just be having fun. So.
Jada, Coach sort of mentioned you coming into your own, recently. Do you feel more comfortable, or just what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, absolutely. I think my teammates are noticing that I'm dependable, not just, to score, but also to get the ball back to them. I think that's the most important thing that I pride myself on, not necessarily just scoring. But, yeah, I am a lot more comfortable. I'm figuring out the offense. I'm figuring out, where Danae likes to shoot the ball from, where she needs her passes at. Same with Adley, Bailey, all of our shooters. So, yeah, for sure.
How much of that do you think is just, that chemistry building with your teammates?
Yeah, so I've had teams where our chemistry wasn't that great, and I was very fortunate to come here and have an amazing team, have everybody be on the same mindset, have the same goals. So, yeah, for sure, it has a lot to do with our chemistry off the court, and I think you can tell that on the court as well.
Anything else for the players? Thanks, girls.
Good job, girls. Make 100s.
Early on, I think they had a 6-4 lead or something like that, just about halfway through the first quarter, and then y'all went on a 22-0 run. What do you think was that? Did they just need to sprint it out a little bit, or what?
I think that first of all, we turned the ball over a couple of early trips, and that led them into some looks. And then I didn't think that we were guarding their ball screens very well early. I think that's what they were splitting us some, and they were getting to the rim. And so we had to settle in a little bit, and then also try to get our press going some. I thought that they ran right through it early, and so then the more we played, the more settled we got, and were able to control the ball a little bit more.
And y'all outscored them in the fourth quarter, like 21-6, and y'all have done that a few times this year. How nice is it and important is it for this team to be able to do that even in blowouts like this?
Yeah, well, we have goals, right? We have game goals, and to be honest, I think we held them to 6 the first quarter, and then gave up too many the next 2. And so we actually talked about that starting the fourth, that we needed a repeat of the first quarter, that we needed to hold them to under 10, and that we needed to get to 25, and we were pretty close at that as well. So we've just talked all year about being consistent and playing with the same pace, playing with the same energy, playing with the same mindset from start to finish. And I think that it's good that we can turn it on in the fourth quarter, because there's going to be some fourth quarters we're really going to have to battle to win.
And when it comes to Danae and even Gemma, they're just everywhere, deflections and all those things. How much does that help kind of start those runs?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, those are hustle plays. Those are game-changing plays that can give us some momentum, and we talk about that a lot. And deflections, steals, offensive rebounds. I mean, Gemma gets her hands on everything. She had 10 rebounds tonight, which was fantastic as a point guard. And then Danae, I think she's really undervalued to the outside world of what she's doing for us, because she is definitely a defensive stopper, and the pressure that she's putting on their best player or their best guard and maybe their best ball handler is really just undervalued for a lot of people, but we think it's tremendous, and she actually starts our defense for us.
And I think this is the second time in 3 years I've started 10-0, but does this one feel a little bit different at all?
For sure, yeah. I mean, there's no doubt that we put this schedule together to try to help our net, and not knowing what it was going to look like, what our team was even going to look like. But also the Germany trip was planned, right? So we knew going into this year that we would be able to compete in our non-conference really, really well. I'm not sure that we knew that we would be 10-0 right now. I mean, I think there was that stretch where we thought we could probably lose one of those. But the way this team is playing right now and clicking, it definitely is setting us up, and it does feel different. I mean, this is a different group of girls. It's a different mindset. We have little to no drama. We've got really mature kids. They want to be coached hard, and I don't know if y'all can see it on the sidelines or whatever, but during the games, I mean, some of them are really getting coached hard, and they're not pouting about it. They're not dropping their head. They're listening. They're adjusting, and then we're turning it up and winning big ball games. So it's just a special group, and they're just growing every single day, and you can just tell they're really hungry.
Coach Adley had herself a night tonight, and she was real fired up, real late on when she took the charge, and got a little fancy with it, pointing the other direction. How has her defensive effort early on, or just overall, impressed you this season?
Well, I mean, Adley does one thing really, really, really well, and that's play with passion. And I love that about her. And I mean, she does other things well too, but I love how much she plays with passion. And she gives us that energy. You got to have somebody like that. We don't have real emotional players, but she is an emotional starter for us, and she does the hard things. We have a charge club, and she definitely is a member and wanted to be a 2-time member, 3-time member, whatever that looks like. But she knows that can get our team going. Obviously, hitting a big shot can also do that as well. But really proud for her to see. I think she got an offensive rebound that led to a 3 for her. That was really big as well. And she makes the game fun. And we talk all the time about that. We are entertainers, and that people are paying money to see us play, and she does a really good job of entertaining.
Coach, you mentioned the net that has come out recently in the top 25 of that. Last I checked, do you feel like this team should be ranked in the top 25 of other polls?
That's neither here nor there for me right now. We are just trying to grind it out, get better every game, and those rankings will take care of itself. Really, the net ranking is the one that's really important to us, because that's something that we're in control of right now, and we've just got to keep winning games, and how we're winning is really important, and that's going to serve us really, really well in the postseason. So that'll come as it will, but right now I'm just super proud of how hard our kids are, how focused they are, and that they're just loving playing basketball.
You know, obviously a big night for Jada. Just having that inside scoring, you know, consistent threat. Just what has that added to the offense, and especially, you know, in looking towards the future of Big 12 play?
Yeah, certainly this offseason we knew that was something that we needed to address, that in the point guard position. And we went after Jada Malone and knew that she could do exactly what she's doing for us. And she made it perfectly clear of what she was looking for as well, and she's been so bought in from the word go. You know, she came in and had a little bit of knee trouble, and we worked with her. Our medical staff has been fantastic with her. She's been really appreciative of how we've handled that, and I think now we're seeing the fruits of her labor and our labor as well. But her presence really just it certainly adds dimension to our offense. I mean, you have to have an inside presence, especially in the Big 12. And what she's doing right now is going to cause someone to start doubling her. And when they do, that's going to open up our shooters. And I just really am liking the chemistry. And she's so right about the trust factor. It's one thing for them to trust her to score it. It's another for them to trust her to throw it back to them. And when you have a post player that'll do that, that's really good chemistry.
And a lot of good things, obviously, that have been working for y'all to get to 10-0. How do you keep them, you know, from being complacent?
Yeah, we've had a lot of talks. We've had a lot of hard practices. You know, I think we talked to them beforehand that, hey, we're going to be nitpicky about every little thing because we cannot let it slide, and they appreciate it. I'm telling you, just the fact that their mindset is they know what they want to do, and they understand that they've got work to do, and for 9 of them, this is the last opportunity for them to do that. So they are very, very focused on continuing to get better every game and not taking anybody for granted. Thanks, Coach. All right. Thank you, guys.
Coach, were you torn to see